You'll be able to.
Let's see.
I still think they're on.
Are we here? Let us know in the chat if we are on.
The only good thing is, like, maybe a lot of people say, hey, I don't.
Hey, I think, okay, I'm saying hello, hello. It sounds like there we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Disneyland, California. A very wet and rainy day. The show is on hold right now.
The 5 days a year it rains.
Yeah, the 5 days, yeah. And in the first show, it didn't rain at all. Yesterday, it didn't rain at all. But, of course, this show, it's definitely raining right now. Hey, everybody. Wow. I guess it's stopped raining a little bit at the moment. But you can see on the ground here, it's...
What, are we in Florida?
Yeah, I know. We're making a big deal out about a little bit of rain. But it is a big deal here in Southern California, especially if you're on the freeways. Hello. Okay, yes, we see you. Hi, everybody. Yeah, welcome to Disneyland, California. This is the candlelight ceremony here that we're going to be showing you today, if it continues. Hello, hello. All the people saying hi right now. Sorry, I'm not able to say hello to each and every single one of you, but appreciate you hanging out with us here. So we're starting a little bit early right now, and we're just going to kind of chat with you for a little bit and see what happens with the show. Yes, rain, go away. That is for sure. So to give you an idea where we are, you're probably wondering, where is this stage located? That's actually the train station that you're seeing there. If I go to the right, oh yeah, the train just went by. Oh, now you can't see it. So there's City Hall right there. So we're actually standing here in Town Square. Over to the left, of course, is the Opera House and Great Moments of Mr. Lincoln. But yeah, so they actually build this platform structure on top of the train station. Here, let me see if I can squeeze you guys in there a little close. There you go. Get a nice view of the platform there with the cast member Christmas tree in the middle. The orchestra with the tarps all over their seats right now.
Now I'm curious about this, because everyone has, they have the colors. So are you given a color based on the type of ticket you have?
Maybe. I think so. What Crystal's asking, so the seats in front of us, these are for like Club 33 members and VIPs of local government organizations and probably Friends of Disney.
General.
Yeah.
General VIPs.
You're probably Anaheim politicians, things like that. And so they get to go into these seats here. You can't buy your way in. As far as I know, you can't. I mean, you can if you know the right people, I guess.
Yeah, you're literally buying your way in.
Yeah. But who's the narrator? Narrator is Viola Davis. I saw some people like, who? Yeah, I know. It's kind of a little less...
Is she an Oscar winner?
I don't know.
I feel like, I know she's won many awards.
Yeah, she was in The Help. And for those of you who are superhero fans, you've probably seen her in Suicide Squad, Justice League, those type of movies. She plays Pamela, and I don't know the last name of the character, or Amanda, one of the two. I follow Marvel. I don't follow DC very much, but anyway, that's who she is. And she was on a couple TV shows. I remember her. Was she on the How to Get Away with Murder?
Was that Viola Davis?
Was she in there? Maybe. I don't know.
No, I got it. Wait.
Crystal's gonna look it up.
I feel so bad that I don't know.
When does it start? Well, at this point, we're not really sure because everything's on a rain hold.
Otherwise...
Yeah, it is. It just stopped. There's a couple little residual drops, but it looks like it stopped. What's really funny is when we were in line during the first show, it was completely clear. And then as the show kind of went on, the clouds started rolling in.
Oh, the most recent...
Amanda Weller. Thank you, Stacey Rogers.
The most recent movie she was in was the Woman... Was it Woman King? This is People's Choice.
So Crystal's here, right next to me. She hasn't been on the stream, I think, in a little while. Say hi, Crystal.
Hello. Sorry, I'm looking up.
What is this for? So yeah, this is Candlelight Ceremony. This is a ceremony where they basically read Luke chapter 2, I think it's pretty much the story of Jesus. Sound like a firework. I think it was a little glitch in the audio there. But yeah, and so they have a full orchestra. They have choirs from high schools and different church organizations from around the area, and then the cast member choir. They have featured soloists and guitarists. It's a beautiful show, and it's very, very different than the Epcot one. Josh says hi.
Yeah, How to Get Away with Murder.
Okay, so she was in How to Get Away with Murder. I thought so, yeah. Yeah, Viola has done a lot of movies. Yeah, Indy. Sherry says hi, Crystal. Miss Disney fan says hi, Crystal. So yeah, so they do this show once a year, and in Epcot they do this show over a number of days and weekends with different narrators. I think Neil Patrick Harris often does it there, and they usually get a lot of different ones. Here, this is only this weekend. We only have 4 shows total, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, and that's it. By tomorrow, this will look back to a train station. You won't even know Candlelight was here. Gary says, hello, Crystal. Used to be able to.
So she has 4 things upcoming. I guess there's a Hunger Games.
Oh, she's in a...
something, so the new Hunger Games.
So she's been in a lot of stuff recently. Yeah.
Well, these are Epcot things.
Yeah, so if you've seen the one in Epcot, if you've seen Josh and Jenna stream that, this is night and day difference between them. It's 2 different shows. You really can't compare the 2 of them. While they have the overall same message, just the way they're presented is very, very different. So if you've never seen this one, you definitely want to stick around because it is a very powerful, very moving show. Dawn says, hi, Crystal. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to come out here and see this, you should. Now, granted, it is crazy busy. We've been in line since we got here about, I think, 4... Well, we were in the area to get in line since we got here around 4:40 something.
They don't let you get in line until like 5:45.
But if you're not in the queue, the pre-line for the line, you're not going to get in line for the line that gets you into the area to stand. Right?
Sure.
Yes, Josh. I was hoping one of these days you can come out here and see this because it's pretty awesome. So here, I'm going to turn around here and show you guys all the people behind us.
Not that many right now. But yeah, I think when it gets closer.
Yes, Viola Davis was really awesome. She's got a really good voice. You know, I've seen quite a few people do this show over the last few years. You know, John Voight I've seen, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Edward James Olmos, Evil Queen from Once. Lana Parrilla. Gosh, there's been so many now. I can't think of all of the ones that I've seen.
So Viola Davis has a very pretty voice.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. Hopefully. So we got some good news. So it sounds like they're getting ready. So I think we're going to be okay. Oh, some people are saying she was in Black Panther? Was she in Black Panther?
It didn't show up on.
You're not thinking of Angela Bassett, are you?
Was she in it? I didn't see.
I don't think she was.
See Black Panther, so I don't know.
Yeah.
You mean the original? Or
No, somebody just said and Black Panther.
It wasn't listed on IMDb, so I don't know.
Will you guys get a seat? Probably not. So sometimes what happens is that when the people come in and they don't fill the seats, they'll usually take from these lines over here and fill them. But they didn't do that yesterday.
Well, actually, but see, you're not telling the whole story because Rip could have sat down, but he wanted to stand here because it's a better view for you guys.
There is a bench seating we could have done to the left, which means we could have sit through this whole thing after standing for so long. But you're behind all these poles and trees here, so this is a much better spot right here where you can actually see the whole stage. So where do you get to sit? Well, it would just as the commoners, the peasants of Disneyland, we don't get to sit unless you are within the screaming child, unless you're within the first few people to come in, and that's kind of over that direction is where the benches are. Oh yeah. So everybody's going to have some wet bottoms. All the seats are wet, so...
It's going to take a while to work them down.
Yeah, the nice thing about Epcot is that anyone can wait in line to be seated for the show. Yeah, well, and anybody can wait for this technically. Although, you know, it's kind of a if you know sort of show. Yes, all those seats are very wet right now. It'd be funny to watch all the people sit down and watch them all like, oh. I think they're trying to clean them, but that's going to take a long time for those 2 people.
Can I sit down?
Yeah, 600 singing voices in the choir and world-class musicians, right? 600? Or is it less now?
Well, I don't know if they went back up because I was told that it's normally 600, but they went down to 375 this year. So I don't know. Maybe they did end up going 600. Yeah. I'm not sure, but yeah, it used to be 600, but supposedly 375.
Yeah. Who gets the seats? So we were just talking about that. That's going to be Club 33 members, like local friends of Disney, politicians, sort of things, or offices, public utilities that Disney works with, things like that. They usually get courtesy tickets to this event. And VIPs, basically. I need this today, had a long day, needed my spirit uplifted. Oh, well, I hope this helps, Chris. Kimberly Page, she's liking that I said the peasants of Disneyland. I have to say I like Epcot's setup a lot better. It seems to more comfort care oriented to the audience. Yes, Mystic Disney, I think that you could...
This is a private event.
Yeah, I think that's the big difference. The one in Epcot is basically included in the admission. It's an actual show for the guests of the park. This one here is for the VIPs. We're just able to kind of stand in the back and watch it. So this is, 2 different shows. Like there's no guarantee that you can watch the show at all, and you're not, even you buy your ticket, you're not entitled to go. You basically just have to wait for it and know that it's here. If you ask Disney, they're not going to publicly say, "Oh, hey, Candlelight's on these days at this time." If you know, you know. And Josh brings up a good point. He says, I totally understand why they do Disneyland this way since they only do it for 2 days. If they did it for a month, they could allow anyone to wait in line to sit. There was one year, I remember, where they did it on multiple weekends. Or maybe it was a couple days. I remember that, though. And it was kind of an experiment to see if it would work. And it didn't. So they went back to this way here. So the problem is when they close all this off, if you look here, you might be wondering, well, what are all these things sitting on? Well, this is actually sitting on the parade route. So you might be thinking then, well, how does the parade come through here? Does it just barrel through the seats? No.
Yes. No.
That would be great. No, they actually close this half of Town Square off. So the parade actually will come out over there and it will cut the corner and go down Main Street. What time is the show? Well, we're hoping it starts somewhat soon, but they're on a little delay. 7:30-ish. 7:45. But the orchestra, like you can see right there, the tarps. Here, I'll zoom in. Yeah. You can see the tarps right there. Until the orchestra comes up and starts sitting down and moving those tarps, they're not going to start yet. Is it currently raining? It's not right now, and in fact, actually, it does look like it's breaking up a little bit. That was a quick Florida type of shower, though not as bad. Just a quick little hit and go.
I wonder what our front yard decorations are doing right now.
They did dining packages for a short time for the Disneyland version. I seem to recall that. I want to say that was when they did the multiple days. And it didn't work what they were thinking it would be. I think they were trying to make it like an Epcot thing, and it's too much involved with this. You'd have to move this to somewhere that can handle this many people without disrupting park operations. Yes, Jessica, that's what we're doing. We're actually waiting in line for the show as long as it goes on. So if you look over here, you can see all the people lined up on the side. Yeah, exactly. A little bit of moisture can complete detune a violin. Yes. Didn't they try it in the Hyperion Theater once?
Did they?
I don't think they did.
They had it at Fantasy Theater.
I mean, they've done Flashback in the Hyperion Theater. That's another show that's used to be. They don't do that anymore, but it used to be a If You Know, You Know. Although the public could go to that through cast members. The show is so much better than Epcot. It's so gorgeous. They do a good job, you know, for being just 4 shows. And what's really cool too is the voice of Disneyland is actually here. He, when you hear him speak, that's actually him speaking here. In fact, I think it was, oh gosh, I forget how many years ago it was when Andrew and I streamed Candlelight. We met up with him afterwards. We caught him, and he actually said hello to everybody. It was pretty neat.
2019?
There we go, 2019. So if you watch the Candlelight 2019, right after Candlelight, but right before fireworks, that's when we met up with him briefly.
Thank you.
So I know we're kind of... Yeah, and they finally were like, okay, this is going to take forever. We need to get everybody seated. You know, Justin, we were talking about it. It says they tried moving it to Fantasyland Theater, but the problem with that, I think, is just there's not enough. I mean, you can see here just these seats alone. I mean, the only thing that would really benefit doing it in Fantasyland Theater is A, it's covered, and B, you could literally stop the peasants again of Disneyland from coming in. It would just be a VIP event because it would not be able to fit this many people plus all these VIPs. You better?
Yeah, why?
Get more room now.
Well, I know, but you want to see it?
No, I'm good. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Here, we'll watch the quick sweep wiping. Oh, they're using squeegees. Clever. That's a good idea. Whoever went and got the squeegees. Good idea.
Get the big stuff off first.
Hey, Blair says hello from a chilly Massachusetts. Mystic Disney says, no Stradivarius violin playing in the rain, but Mom. Yeah, exactly. Josh, the Epcot one is definitely more covered for the people who are watching. Olaf says, hand them a towel as they walk in and let them clean their own chairs. Yeah. They didn't pay for these tickets. But that's very nice of these wonderful cast members to do that.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah. So so the orchestra's not out yet. So we're waiting for that. You know, that's very true. When Candlelight was a long time ago, because this is a tradition that started with Walt Disney, the show. I'm sure when it was a lot smaller then, they could have held it at, somebody said it was at Videopolis. So that makes sense back then when it was a lot smaller. Now it's just kind of exploded in size. And they can't really make it any bigger than this at this point. Yeah, they're trying. They're doing a good job. Trying their best.
Imagine though they're like flinging it on the one that just got clean in front.
Yeah, that is true. It does.
Start from the back and work your way forward.
S Cookie 5. So this is Candlelight Ceremony. It's a story, a telling of the story of Christ, and with a, how many people this year?
375.
375 choir member with handbell, 500 people overall. Choirs, orchestra, guitarists, singers, handbells, triangle, herald trumpets. Yes, that's one of my favorite parts is the herald trumpets. Wax on, wax off. The A-Team, we're actually using a Samsung Note 20. And this is actually the first time we're able to actually stream this to you in 1080p. First Candlelight, we've been able to do that. Usually we've had to do 720p because we've been scared of the signal, but pretty awesome to have it a little higher quality. I actually do enjoy going back and listening to this, during the Christmas season. It's nice to... So it's not separately ticketed. Anybody can walk up and get a chair. No, this is VIPs. All these people all these people you see behind the rope lines. These are all people who've waited since the first show, basically, to get in and see it. And it's limited room. There's only so much they can bring in. And again, here I'll just go back so you can see all the people behind us. It goes all the way to the Emporium, pretty much. And this is on both sides of the Christmas tree. Retro Randy, keep drying those seats. We can't have Crystal sitting in a puddle, but Brit, on the other hand.
Yeah, I don't think they wiped off the benches that they let us, that other people sit in. It was kind of like, you want to sit?
There was a 4-year stretch that the Candlelight Processional was held in Fantasyland Theater from 98 to 2002.
I remember.
But see, it just got too big for it, and that was always the problem, I thought,
But I remember that.
Woo! Hey, John says, how you doing? Never been to Disneyland before. Well, welcome. I know we're kind of just standing here showing the same sort of shots right now, but we're waiting for the show, which is on a bit of a rain delay right now.
Well, it's not a rain delay. It's not started yet.
Well, yeah. Does the choir still form a Christmas tree near the train station? Yes. Here. That's actually the cast choir that does that. So you can see the tree right there in the center with the star. And right in front of that, in fact, dead center of the screen right now, you can see that's where Viola Davis will be the narrator for tonight. It'd be fun to see Disney do an in-person multi-performer live stream event for Candlelight as they did with Harmonious. Yeah, the problem with that though is again they treat this as a private event and not a public event. So
they don't need to
they don't. Exactly. So they would never live stream it for that reason, unfortunately. Thanks, Dave. Oh yeah, that's right. Last year it was Sterling K. Brown. Was last year. Yes. Yeah. See, I've seen it so many times now. John Voight. I enjoyed John Voight. He had a great message at the end. And Chris Pratt was good too. I enjoyed him. I mean, Chris Hemsworth, of course, having Thor narrate. That was pretty cool. They're all good. I wish they'd had James Earl Jones or Morgan Freeman do it. This is Disneyland all this time. I thought it was Walt Disney World. I looked at the train station. Yeah. Yeah.
30 minutes. More for Brit to entertain you.
Yes. Well, hopefully.
You could do a vocal warm-up on this, everybody.
Right. No, I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to sing. No, and remember, during the show, we're going to not speak at all. You're just going to be able to enjoy the performance. Who was the narrator for Candlelight in 2019? I think that was Lin-Manuel. It was. You're welcome, Lady G. James Earl Jones could have done it as Darth Vader. That might be a little weird for the story of Christ. You know, I mean, I guess he could have done it as Mufasa, and instead of Simba, Jesus. Oh, James Earl Jones narrated in 1990. Well, now I want to go find that footage and see that. That would be epic. So they've changed the show a couple times in the last few years. One of the recent changes that I kind of miss is they had this great poem they used to do at the end, where it talks about he was more powerful than all the armies of the world. And it used to lead up with this really wonderful music. And I remember John Voight, when he did that, it was really impressive because he just put a lot into it. And I was always sad that they removed that poem from the end of Candlelight. Hey, Expedition Greg. If Brit sings, does that get more subscribers? No, that gets unsubscribes.
That loses them.
That gets blocks, block, resort to everyone mute.
I don't think I've ever heard Brit sing. Maybe Happy Birthday
Maybe.
in a group setting,
Yeah.
but I've never
You've heard me hum to things. Like when I'm sitting there working on photos, sometimes I'll be humming to music or something. You know, when I listen to my death metal, music.
When I'm at work, I apparently hum and sing to things, which Brit tells me apparently I do a little hum when I'm eating because it makes me happy.
Yes.
So I do a little sing when I eat.
Another good narrator would have been Ozzie Davis. He did a great job in the Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Ghosts of Christmas Eve. I don't think I saw that, but... Fred, so they have a candlelight ceremony in Epcot, which is completely different than the one here. So again, sorry, I'm sure some of you are like, well, this is kind of boring. You're just standing in one spot here. So, feel free to go have some dinner, grab a snack, take a nap.
But come back.
Yes, but come back.
Yeah, you needed an end to that.
Yes, please come back. Don't just leave. Lady G says, so happy Brit is doing this. Never have seen the Disneyland Candlelight. Oh, we're in for a treat, as long as it happens. Which we're pretty sure it is.
It's dry.
Yeah, it's dry enough.
I would feel so bad if it started raining again and those poor people
Yes.
had to wipe down all the seats again.
Yes. Oh, Sigourney Weaver. That would be another good narrator. So this is one of my favorite loops. Well, this is the favorite loop I have of music here at Disneyland, is this wonderful Christmas loop here with everything from Lawrence Welk to Ed Sullivan's Music Box to, of course, one of my favorites of all time, David Rose. I believe there's a Percy Faith in it. Great, great, great music. Oh, okay, perfect. So Stacey Rogers said that. So we did a live stream for Lin-Manuel Miranda and Chris Pratt. That was 2019 and 2018. Yes, and both of those. And then we should have had last year Sterling K. Brown. Yeah. Oh, One Solitary Life. Oh, Solitary Life is the poem that you mentioned that was removed. I think around 2014. Hey, Annette. Whoopi was a great narrator at Epcot. Saw her, fantastic. Oh.
Baby is so tiny. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but he's
When did you get to Anaheim? Well, this is not Josh and Jenna. They're still in Florida. Josh is sitting at his house right now. Oh, Josh Gad is narrating at Epcot. Yeah, I would like to have seen Neil Patrick Harris. Might be pretty neat scene. I think he was on Full House. Why can't I think of his name? John Stamos. He does it in Epcot a lot.
He's a big Disney person.
Yeah.
He's a big Disney fan.
Candlelight at Epcot has been going on for 50 years now. Started at MK, then moved to Epcot in the 90s. Oh. Here we go. Here come the VIPs. My dream narrator would be Julie Andrews. Yes, my name's Britt. I guess we haven't really introduced ourselves to new members. So my name's Britt. I'm here with my girlfriend, Crystal.
Hello.
We're the West Coast crew. And normally we would be with Andrew, but he couldn't make it today. But he's here in spirit. And Crystal actually tried out to be in Candlelight this year, to a degree.
Okay.
She can tell you the story.
That makes me sound that I failed because no.
You guys failed as a whole.
The group did not get in. So it wasn't me. It was the group.
But she tried. She actually did audition with a group to be on this because
it's always been on my bucket list to do that. And then the group we were in, we only had 2 short rehearsals before we recorded. So we sounded okay, but when you compare that to, you know, some of the school choirs that rehearse every day for a month, you know, they're going to have a little bit easier time being in sync than a group of random people that have never sung together just kind of coming together.
And that's the thing. This choir, aside from having the cast choir, they have choirs from all sorts of different high schools and churches and different organizations around the area, Southern California, really.
So next year, fingers crossed. Hopefully they get the music sooner so you can start practicing sooner.
I was on the living Christmas tree when James Earl Jones narrated. It was quite awesome. Oh, that's cool, James. Are we inside or outside the rope?
We're outside.
We are outside. Literally the rope right there, holding all of us non-VIPs in. Wait, did they pull all the VIPs back that came in? No? Oh, okay. Hey, Tim. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. We haven't been able to stream much. It's great meeting you, too. We try to do it about once a month for Resort TV 1, but, you know, just been busy with a lot of things lately. So hopefully I'm planning on it coming back for Christmas because I really want to show you my favorite show of all time here at the Disneyland Resort is Seasons of Light World of Color. I absolutely love that show and cannot wait to show you guys that. So hopefully soon, maybe this week, we'll see. I don't know. A lot of people are saying who they think would be great. Let's see, Linda says, thanks so much for the live stream. I've never heard of Candlelight before 2015 when we sang some Christmas carols at Big Thunder Ranch and Farley asked if we were with Candlelight. Oh, that's funny. What time did you get there for this spot? Well, it's kind of a process. As Crystal was saying before, it's a multi-step process to get over here. You kind of have to get here early and mill about. If you want to go to the first show, let me preference it with that. The first show, people start lining up way in advance, like earlier in the day. I think on Saturday, some people started waiting like super early in the morning for this.
They allow that?
To a degree, yeah. And so...
But the parade has to go by, so how can you
on this
up?
side. Because the parade only goes through that back area. And so pretty much I never go to the first one for that reason. So to go to the second one, you have to wait for the procession to pass. And when they do that, then there's a little bit of time. And if you're milling about on Main Street in the right spots where they don't kick you out, you can get in line. Or if you happen to be walking on Main Street at the exact moment they open up the lines. So you have to know, really. And so we got here about 4:40 something, and we had to basically wait around and just kind of wait like sharks. And as soon as they opened it, quickly get in there because it's a mad rush. Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. Britt and Krista, you are VIPs to us. That's very nice of you. Yes, it looks like they're taking the tarps off. Let me go zoom in here. Yeah, it looks like they're pulling the tarps off of the orchestra seats. That's a good sign. Oh, James Lewis says James Earl Jones was so kind. He had a dress rehearsal backstage and he shook hands and met us. So much fun. That's awesome. Hey, Magical Celebrations. Timothy. Yeah, I think that might be something we can do. Only because we're going to be standing here for a while, and then for fireworks we're going to be standing for a while. So we're probably going to end this after the Believe in Holiday Magic fireworks, which are not long after this show ends. We're going to go from one to another, and that'll be tonight's Christmas stream. And then I'll do another one soon, and we'll do some more stuff, some rides like Haunted Mansion Holiday possibly, and Small World Christmas, and then do Seasons of Light over at DCA. Hey, Kit. Yes, that's true, Lori. Toontown reopens March 8th. And again, remember everybody, we're going to be not speaking when the show starts. That way we don't interrupt or annoy any of the people around us. We're kind of packed in here like sardines. That's why I'm kind of talking a little softer. Oh, you're welcome, Patriotism USA. Yes, you know what sounds really good right now? This music, a quiet Main Street, some hot chocolate, the rainy kind of weather here, cold weather, the rain-slick streets. Sounds like a good night to me. Oh, Rebecca, I can meet you both when I'm there in 23 days. Oh, we'll have to see if we can do that. I know, I apologize. This is not the most entertaining spot here. But we thought we'd start a little earlier than the show. That way we could talk with you all, especially some of you might have to go to bed tonight or something like that. So, but hey, as we're here, if you have any Disneyland questions that we can help you with, if you're curious or if you have a trip coming up and you're curious about something, we can do our best to answer them for you. Oh yes, and a fire pit, Chris. That'd be nice. Yes, feet are dry, thankfully. Yeah, Lori says, for those who haven't seen this at Disneyland, it may be one of the most beautiful events you'll ever see. My cast member daughter was on the tree for 6 years. I miss seeing it. Thanks for the stream. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you're so welcome. Mystic Disney says he's going to stop chatting for a bit and enjoy listening. Oh, you're so welcome. Did you hear that Splash Mountain at Disney World closes on January 23rd to change to Tiana's Bayou Adventure? Yes, I did, Timothy. Saw some of that concept art that's going around that Disney shared too. Oh, you're welcome, Liz. Yeah, we try to get this over here because we could go left and actually sit down instead of standing, but the problem is that all these poles you see here block that. So this one here, at least you can see the whole stage. Oh, Felony says, my wife is singing in this. That's awesome. Well, the zoom on this is not the best, but I will zoom in a little bit. Oh, here we go. Now the VIPs are coming in. But I will try to zoom in a little bit, so you might be able to pick her out. Oh, you're welcome, Fred. Says thank you for filling us on the background info. Palos, no, I didn't. So I was actually here. I watched Candlelight yesterday just to enjoy it without streaming, and I just missed him. And Josh, how do you pronounce his last name? Parkhead, Josh, Bob Demaro. Both of them were here. Thank you, Lady G. Oh, Jonathan, that's cool. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you. What time does it start? Well, it should actually start in like 15 minutes or so. I don't know if it's going to be a little later than that, just because they just started letting in the VIPs, so they may have it a little bit later. They can only go so much, though, because then they'll push into firework time. Oh, she's tiny. She's right. She's tiny, so she's right in the front. That's Felonies, whose wife is in it. Felonies, his wife is singing in it tonight. Yep.
Maybe he'll be able to spot her on the camera, or pause it and zoom in.
Oh, Sorcerer Mickey says, looks like you were able to grab a prime spot as usual. We are standing about 20 feet to your right, next to the light post.
We're looking at.
Yeah, we're looking your direction.
Put your hand up.
We saw you wave over there. I wonder if the fireworks will be canceled due to the cloud cover rain. Not usually. I've seen them do fireworks in rain.
It's more so the wind that will cancel the fireworks.
Oh, Rebecca, that's awesome. Congrats on the early happy birthday on your 40th. Do you think all the guests were the hotel waiting for all the clear? No. So if you're talking about the VIPs here, they have a little the picnic area right outside the park. So if you exit out the park, which is right through there, go to the right side towards the trams, there's a picnic area. And they had like a little reception over there with...
I saw some people, I don't know if this is from there. They have the cutest little like Mickey gingerbread or just regular gingerbread cookies all decorated.
That's probably where they, yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, they're so cute.
Oh, John, it's no problem. Thank you. Palace Adventure says, I saw videos of Bob and Josh there yesterday where people were cheering as they saw him. I can imagine. Vicky says, cute ears, Crystal.
Thank you. I can't remember when I got them.
But they're from here.
They're from here a few years ago. Ears hurt my head though. I mean, all headbands do. I don't know if it's the size of my head or what.
Citrus Swirled Family says, I've been trying to justify flying for a day or two just to ride Splash one more time. It's my favorite ride. Well, this is your last chance. I don't know if any of the other parks outside of the United States have a Splash Mountain. Oh, yes. You know what to do with that like button. Boop. Bop it for us. Click that like button if you could. That lets YouTube know, hey, I thought this was a pretty cool stream. And then YouTube says, well, if you liked it, all these other people might like it. And it shares it with them. And then we can get even more people watching.
And this is kind of I guess, a special live stream. But Josh and Jenna, they go live every Friday.
Yeah.
At 6 p.m. Eastern from a different Disney property or sometimes Universal, SeaWorld. And then they do additional live streams throughout the week. As well as vlogs. I know Jenna had a premiere this morning of Christmas at Universal, so if you guys haven't seen that yet, make sure to check it out.
Yeah. What's the ETA? Soon.
7:45.
7:45 was the original start time, but it sounds like there might be a couple minutes of delay.
And it's what, 7:37?
Tokyo Disneyland has a Splash Mountain, so that might remain. So that might remain there. Hey, Ollie Roger. Kristen McDaniel says, sad to miss this tonight. Homesick. Singing in this yesterday was amazing. Kristen, well, you guys did great yesterday. Sorry to hear you're not feeling well. I'm sure between you and Jenna, Crystal, you probably have a lot of ears. She only has a couple.
And I think Jenna owns 99% of that me and Jenna grouping.
Yes. Yeah, Jenna has a whole room pretty much for her ears.
I have a few, and actually the majority of ears I own, I think, were gifts from Josh and Jenna, so.
Are you related to Josh and Jenna? No, Chris. We're just friends with them. We met them a couple years ago in Walt Disney World. I actually stumbled across the Resort TV 1 channel back on one of those Walt Disney World Today captures from a hotel room, the TV. And so that's how I knew of the channel. And then after watching a couple live streams with Josh and Jen and all that, I said hello, and they kind of got to know me a little bit. And then we said, hey, we're coming to Florida. Want to meet up? And they're like, yeah. And so we met up way back then, Crystal, Andrew, and myself. And then a little bit later, it was like, hey, we could always do something from Disneyland if you guys are interested. And Josh was like, yeah, that'd be awesome. And the rest is Resort TV 1 history. What time does it start Florida time? So you carry the 2 to the power of 3, the square root of 4.
10:45 p.m. Florida time.
Okay, so
10 minutes.
Here's the funny thing. Somebody's saying, I love the blue lights. Here's the fun thing. Those are actually purple lights.
Yeah, they look purple.
But the camera can't capture that spectrum of color.
Oh, you're right. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Britt's phone right now.
It's a very deep purple, not blue at all, but everything looks like a bright blue. Oh, Jen is here.
So you're meaning to tell me everything I see on my phone or TV it could
It's
be
not
a lie?
real.
It's not real? Everything I see on the internet isn't the truth?
Josh says, I can't math this late. I hear ya. Hey, Jenna, it's great to see you. We're waiting. There's a rain delay on Candlelight, so we're a little behind schedule right now, but it looks like it's going to be starting pretty soon.
And I just want to wish Jenna a belated birthday because I'm so sorry, Jenna. I never wished you a happy birthday on your birthday, so I hope it was amazing.
It's okay. I made up for it by wishing her a happy birthday 2 days before her birthday.
Okay.
So we evened it out.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's starting to fill in the thankfully now dry seats. Yes, somebody said you can see the trumpets. I'm going to wait. If people don't see the trumpets, I'm not going to show you where they are.
It's like a Where's Waldo moment.
Yes, because that's one of the coolest things to reveal. And again, the voice of Disneyland is actually here and will be speaking live probably pretty soon here. He'll probably make an announcement. He'll talk about all the different choirs here and all of that. So, and that's actually him speaking it here from the little booth you see with the Christmas lights right in the middle there. He actually is over there. It's starting to get louder. All the people starting to fill in. No worries at all, Crystal. It was a great day for sure, says Jenna. Magical Celebrations says, it's so cool that you're able to supplement Walt Disney World content with Disneyland. My first tour of Disneyland was with you on Resort TV 1. Oh, that's awesome, Magical Celebrations. Multisonic says, hi from New Jersey. Thanks for bringing the candlelight to the East Coast. Oh, you're welcome. Yes, Stacy, I love the trumpets. What color... Could color be due to a white balance issue? Jeremy, I don't know, because like even if I zoom in, which should, in fact, if you look where the announcer stage is in the middle there, that's more of what everything looks like right now. I think it's just a spectrum of color that cameras have a very tough time covering. I think even with my DSLR, I would have a tough time capturing that color.
What color are the chairs? What do they show up as? They show up as white, which they are in real life. So
yeah, but see, it's blue. Yeah. Well, we'll all know when the trumpets are on in a very epic way. That is very true, Palace Adventures. Okay, I think they're going to do an announcement here. Maybe? I can't hear the music anymore, but it is getting louder.
Like this huge group of people coming in. Interesting that they sat in the back, the people in the back here.
I know, I was confused by that.
Yeah, like maybe they.
Those are the not as VIP VIPs.
Yeah, it's a different color. I know.
As Josh would say, it's starting to get people-y tonight. It is. Yes, the VIP people-ys.
Well, there's a VIP.
Yeah, exactly. Follow-nies. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought too. Josh says the Castle at Magic Kingdom shows that purple color, but it looks blue just like that. Yeah. And I think it's just something with these cameras, they have trouble with that spectrum. There's a spectrum in the, when you have the sun starting to go down and you're photographing the sunset when there's no clouds, where it's just a gradient, there's that kind of yellowish color that is between the yellow of the sunset and what's left of the blue. And that color, a lot of cameras struggle with. And so you get banding issues, where instead of having a nice gradual sort of fade from the different colors, it'll be an abrupt line. And it's kind of just how the sensors on these cameras perceive color, ions come to them, the color particles. Ferris says, I think it's your phone. My iPhone picked up the purple, no issue. Yeah, it could be, and if I could change to the different cameras, I might be able to see if it's a little bit different based on the camera. But I know for most part, I've yet to have a phone that could display the purple as it should be. The train station seems to be missing a candlelight in one of the windows. One on the left has 3 candles. Oh, I see what you're talking about. No, the rest look like they just have single candles in them. I'm not sure why that. I think. Oh, here we go.
Because of inclement weather, our candlelight ceremony has been delayed. We hope to begin in just a few minutes.
So there you go. Because it should be starting right now. Yes, Kathy. Regardless of the color, it is pretty, yes. And that's the thing too, is they put a lot of effort into the lighting and colors during this show. You're going to see it's pretty epic.
I know, and it's like they bring out these trees just for this. It's like
lavender blue dilly dilly. The Bomo says those are the VI lowercase p's.
No, or it's just the I pieces.
It's the very important peasants.
It's the lowercase v.
Right. The very important people. Hey, Bespoke Magic says, what a dream to attend Candlelight. Yeah. Hopefully one day you can. And there's a flash of green light when the sun sets. And then Will Turner shows up. Yes, RJ. You know, back in 2001, I did a Tiger cruise with the U.S. Navy on board the USS Abraham Lincoln. And the sponsor who got me on board, he told me that on rare instances, there's what's known as the green flash, just like in the movie. And every single night, we would go to the back fantail of the aircraft carrier and watch for that green flash. And one time, we kind of saw a little bit of green, but other than that, it just, unfortunately, never quite happened. And I was always bummed about that.
Oh, you're like relegated to the very end.
Yeah. Did it rain really hard before I switched over here? Yeah, William. Well, not hard, but enough to wet everything and make it a delay. You can see right here, they put all the people in the back sitting down, but they've left all these middle ones open. Might have to cut some of the songs to hit fireworks right on time. Well, there is enough time that as long as I think that they're within 10 minutes or so, they can still do it. I actually probably a little more than that, because this show should be over. You felt a drop? Time to charge up? No, I should be good. I was at 100% power before we started, but I will check real quick. I don't want to kill the stream. That's the only problem. Okay. No, we're good. We're at 72% power. We're good. They don't have an indoor stage or place like Walt Disney World. Yeah, that is true, Andrew.
Disney World is used to the rain, so everything they build, they like keep that in mind. Here, no,
yeah.
they don't account for that.
Lady G, you'll just have to see who's on the roof. Could they just delay fireworks if the show starts late? Yeah, they could. And, you know, they'll delay fireworks, too, if it's windy and they haven't made a decision yet. William says, have you seen Devotion yet? No. I'm actually going to see that Tuesday. I know. I think I would have seen it opening night.
I would think part of the length that they can delay for is also just a timing thing, like how long is Viola Davis contracted to be here? The orchestra, how long are they, have they agreed to be here? Because at a certain point, it's like, oh.
Grumpy Rich asks, is 8 p.m. the new ETA? I don't know. The problem is they haven't gotten all the VIPs in, and I don't think they necessarily want to keep seating them while the procession's coming. But hopefully we'll find out. So the orchestra will start tuning, and it's getting close. And then right after they tune a little bit, they'll go into their... Yeah, I can hear them doing, the tambourines.
That's like the instrument. If I played an instrument, I feel like I could handle the tambourine.
You could do a tambourine? What are the little, the finger ones? Okay.
I was thinking like belly dance.
Yeah. I don't know if that would go very well with this, but it's the type of sound. It'll be absolute chaos if this goes from candlelight to fireworks. Well, not necessarily, because everybody can just walk into Main Street and watch the fireworks show.
And fireworks isn't until 9:30, so, right? It's 9:30, not 9:00, okay.
I don't know if 8 p.m. is. I think just
I feel like
listen for the orchestra.
Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't go past 8 p.m., I don't think.
The orchestra will need to be on the stage for at least 5 minutes before the show starts. Finger cymbals, that's what you said? Yeah.
If they let us in, would they force us to sing? Because otherwise it's like you get all the people rushing past.
The 8 team says, I just got some inside info that it's delayed till 8. Eric asks, are we going to visit Walt's Plane in Palm Springs? I want to. I didn't get to see it at D23, and now that it's on display there, I'd really love to go see it. I remember seeing it behind Lights, Cameras, Action Motor Show. Lights, Motors, Action.
That was the one?
That was Walt's Plane back there. Yeah. And then they moved it when they got rid of that to put Star Wars. They kind of put it in a field where it kind of sat and started rotting for a bit. And then they finally took it, cleaned it up, brought it to D23, and now it's at Palm Springs.
Is that its permanent home, or is it like touring?
Just, it's on a loan for a while. How do they get in the VIP section? Is there a dining package? No, this is not public. This event is a private event technically. So these are all VIPs. So
They were invited, or they got tickets and gave their tickets to someone else too.
Yeah, exactly. So like but like Club 33 members, they could get them
Club
too.
33s and other community VIPs.
Yeah. So. I'm calling 8:20, give or take. I think they'll do a little earlier than that because that's going to cut right into the fireworks. And again, here we'll pan over here so you can see just the crowds waiting here. We've been waiting for a while now. It's a nice Christmas tree, and it is starting to rain again. Not much, just a couple drops, but it is starting to rain. We'll see if the orchestra goes running off stage, if it gets a little harder. Oh, the moon disappeared.
I wonder if they have people just cover them in their seats as they like wait it out a little bit.
I don't know.
Because that would make sense to be like, whoop, wait it out for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it is starting to rain again. Hopefully this is a quick little cell that comes over. I might have to...
I could see the seats being empty because people thought it might rain. So
yeah. You can see there's an umbrella going up.
He's prepared. I like these blue and white lights. Those are pretty.
I'm going to actually kind of cover the camera a little bit here.
I remember that one year. I wonder, no, because I've seen other people with that. I wonder if that's a Club 33 thing. Because every year they get a gift. And I remember the one year they got earmuffs, and I was like, oh, I want those earmuffs. They're so cute. But they were only for members. They weren't sold.
Unfortunately, we didn't bring an umbrella, so I'm going to have to kind of hold this right to my chest so that my hood can cover this. Josh, you know that how we were talking about attaching an umbrella to a gimbal? We definitely look into that. That would be very helpful here.
I'm telling you, it's your Christmas present. That's what I'm getting you.
Oh yeah, look, the orchestra is taking all their instruments and going right now. They're heading off stage. Yeah, it's starting to come down a little more now. A gimbarella, yes, that's what it'll be called. Can we copyright that, theme park casual? A gimbarella. Yeah, Josh, it's more of Josh is saying everything's waterproof, but yeah, it's more of just when the drops get on the screen starts doing some crazy things when you try to zoom in and all of that. So trying to.
I feel like a gimbarella would be a cute name for it. Umbrella or.
Yes, that is very true. Yeah, all the orchestra's leaving right now.
Yeah, you'd think they would just have a little thing to cover it.
Literally, first show, no rain. Both shows yesterday, clear as can be.
We kind of watched it on Main Street while we were waiting, so we'll just tell you, it was a great show.
The theme park casual says.
Oh, what does he say? Oh, I can't read it.
Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there. Get your Gimbarella copyright today, only $19.95. Call today.
Wait, call in the next 3 minutes.
Yes.
We'll send you
Oh.
two.
Because of inclement weather, our candlelight ceremony has been delayed. We hope to begin in just a few minutes.
Still trying. They're still trying to make it happen.
So there you go, guys. Can't control Mother Nature, unfortunately. It's still going to be here. We are here. We are here. Not sure what that means. Yes, this is myself, Britt. I'm aviation photography in the chat, one of the mods, and I'm here with Crystal, my girlfriend. Say hi.
Hello. You haven't even shown yourself. You look kind of like a Sith with like
I look
your
like a
hood.
Sith Lord. Here, I'll
Yeah.
see if I can even do it. There we go. Yeah, I guess I do like a Sith.
Yeah. You look like evil.
Should I be like the Emperor?
Josh can have some special effects.
Yeah, there you go.
Play.
Yeah. I am the Senate. Star Wars, you'll get that. Yeah, I hope it is. So I'm Britt. This is Crystal here in rainy Southern California right now. Yes. Rain, rain, go away is what you should be singing. Yeah, just like Justin says, rain, rain, go away. Yes. Yeah, the gimbal is pretty soaked right now. Yes, talk about a switcheroo. California rain, Florida dry. Yes. Oh yeah, it was totally dry here in Florida today. Is the voice of Disney announcing that right there? Yes, he's right over in that booth over there. Oh, they're putting the covers back on all the seats and the sheet music again. Let me zoom in. Yeah, they're putting it on, so we'll see. Can't really have an orchestra in the rain. So we're on hold again, everybody. Sherry asks, how are the cats doing? Cats are crazy. We still have 8 cats. Ooh, my favorite song, David Rose. Christmas Waltz.
Although I do really love them all, but it's just nobody's adopting them.
Yeah, it's been a tough year for adopting fosters and
animal rescues are having a really tough time.
Yeah. So we have our 4 cats, which we adopted 2 new ones, along with our 2 older ones, and we have 4 kittens right now that we're still trying to adopt. That are.
But it's hard because
they're getting older.
Once they're getting older. They're like 6 months now, and that's a hard age to adopt to.
Yeah, and it's tough because we can't really take any other fosters too because we just don't have the space. You know,
and it's hard. And then you get it. That's like our house is all they've ever known, so it's like it's harder for them to go into a new home.
Yeah, because they've gotten used to us. Yeah.
And they're crazy. I like older senior cats that are calm.
Is there an alternate location in case the rain decides to pick up? No, unfortunately. There's no way they can set this up somewhere else. So if they end up...
Everybody take a chair.
Yeah, take a chair. Everybody take a platform piece. Take a tree. No, unfortunately not.
Run to the Hyperion.
Yeah, it's letting up a little bit, Josh, but I mean, obviously it's enough to make the...
I wonder, would they, like if rain was forecasted like crazy heavy storm and they knew it was going to be heavy, would they change the location?
If they knew ahead of time before,
because
they start building this weeks before, so that's the problem. Is they yeah, I remember when I was here 2 weeks ago.
But if you have it in some place like the Hyperion, you may need a few risers, but it's not, you wouldn't need it much.
Stan says my daughter wants a kitten. LOL.
Where are you located? Are you local to Southern California?
Did the trumpets leave? Yes, pretty much anything with a musical instrument has left. I got some cats I'm trying to get rid of. Oh, Joey. Well, hopefully they're fosters. Captive Mouse says, I wish I could have more cats, but my cat wouldn't allow me to have another. Yeah, I hear you on that. It's been a tough for our cats to get used to these cats. Citrus World Family says, sound like you adopted 6 more, not 2. Been there already. Yeah, well, you're not wrong. Yeah, we are on hold right now, everybody. We are waiting to see what happens. The rain has picked up again a little bit. Best part of the stream right here, or the music. There we go. Just had to let that play. Here we can show one of the cats while we're waiting here.
This is Rolly.
This is Rolly right there.
So Rolly and her brother Polly. And then the other 2 we have, we're part of a larger litter of breakfast foods. 3 got adopted, and we still have Tater Tot and Muffin, who still need homes.
They put some sweet red Christmas bows on them for photos. Kittens for Christmas as gifts. Well, we do vet everybody who, you know, we want them to go to good homes, especially since we've had them this long. So, you know, we do applications and we vet them and make sure that they're going to be a good fit.
And you don't want to give an animal as a gift unless the other person is in on it.
Yeah, everybody's in it.
And prepared for that lifelong.
Vape says, I am teaching my cats to sing. I can't even get him to play fetch with me, much less sing. Can you tell us your channel name again? Ray says, hubby is trying to find it. Well, I'm Aviation Photography here on YouTube, but I actually don't do anything. The only thing we really stream is this here. If you're interested to see my photography, you can go to, on Instagram, Warbird Photos, all one word, Warbird Photos, and that's my aviation photography. But on YouTube here now, the only thing we really stream is here on Resort TV 1. Stan said, I was born and raised in San Bernardino, now live in South Georgia. Oh, wow.
Now I have to do kitty and flex.
Says my cats have an 800 credit score.
Oh,
that's impressive.
That's impressive. So this is Muffin.
This is Muffin, another one of our kitties.
And then this is Polly. So he's the
That's
brother
Polly,
of
yeah.
Polly. And then
I have the exact same black cat, Elfie. It looks like yours.
Tater. She's my
That's
favorite.
Tater Tot.
She's so bossy.
Yes, very food motivated.
She's so bossy. But
She's like, oh, you have food? Well, I will love you, even if I hate you.
Let me shove everybody else out of the way to get the food.
Trish has been watching on the TV. This view is amazing. Yeah, I'm sorry that we're not doing much other than just pointing it forward and occasionally moving around here. There's really not much to see right now. And, you know, I don't want to put everybody around us on camera more than, you know, we need to. Crystal needs a cymbal solo right about now. Well, at least they won't have to towel dry the seats again because the people are sitting in them. That's true. Yes.
If everyone, before you leave, if you could just like twist
Actually,
a little bit.
Are they?
I think they're moving them forward.
Oh, they're moving them forward? Okay. Oh, I'll just sit in the wet seats from their dry seats to the wet seats.
So that the cast members don't have to wipe them again or use the people, literally.
Trish says, I will allow you to feed me. Yes. Yes.
I wonder if that is a different color out there. And it's like, oh, we are not expecting these people. You can move up.
Is the show delayed? Yes, it is. It's been raining on and off, so we're just standing here waiting. They are super cute. I love cats. I have 3. Oh, wow, Miss Disney fan. Yeah, we used to only have 3, and then it became 4, and then it became 8.
No, we used to have 2, and then we
well, true. Black and white cats are my favorite, called tuxedos. Yes, Vicky. Yeah.
Now I need to find pictures of our action.
You both are doing a great job. Thank you, especially with having to fill all this time. Thanks, A-Team. Yeah, I know it's not the best live stream at the moment, but we're making the best of it. Alicia says, I love cats. I have one right now. We lost one a few years ago on. She's very protective of me and my husband, so we wanted to wait to get 2 kittens together. That's a good idea.
Let me tell you, it's great. They entertain themselves. I mean, yeah they can get into trouble because they feed off of each other, but they always have a friend, and they're always occupied. And it helps so much.
If the show is canceled, will they try again next weekend? No, this is it. If it doesn't happen, this is it. My cat's name is Maya. Oh wow, my cat's name is Finn, Oliver, and Daisy.
Oh, those are cute names.
Yeah. Yes, micro adventures. At least it's not doing one of those monsoons. Yes, a Florida monsoon would not be fun right now.
I should show. I'm just going to show this picture. So this is our one kitty that we adopted.
This is one of my favorite
cats. Oh, you know
cats.
what? Actually, it has our phone number on the tag, so I don't want to do that.
Oh.
I can cover it. I can cover our number here. She is not impressed.
Hold on 1 second here.
What are you doing? Oh.
Okay. So this is one of our other cats right now, Evie, who is not impressed with me taking a photo.
And she looks kind of fat there. She's not actually that fat.
Good evening. Because of inclement weather, our candlelight ceremony has been delayed. We hope
Delayed's better than canceled.
Just a few minutes.
Is it time for rainy day cavalcade? Earlier today it would have been. Mystic Jenny says, your kitty family is precious. Thank you for caring for so many wonderful souls. Oh, you're welcome. Well, I shouldn't say you're welcome. It's our pleasure. We love, taking care of the cats and fostering them. Yes, Vicky, attitude for sure. That cat has attitude. I love the decorations here. My cat's name is Bobby because she has a naturally short tail. Creative, I know. I think that's cool. My cat's name is Callie. She's a calico. Only has 3 legs. Oh, Matthew.
Oh, our Brit's brother has a calico named Callie, and I just put that together after you said that. I literally thought it was like short for California or something, but no, that makes
VX
sense.
Place, I was waiting for somebody to say that. Talk about catitude. Yes. My daughter has 2 dogs, and then Mila the cat. Chris says, I have a girl long-haired tuxedo named Baby Socks.
Aww.
Stacy says, Britt, if you got a monsoon, you could film the Disneyland TTA monsoon. Oh wait, you don't have it anymore. Sorry. My Siamese cat is named Mochi?
That sounds good.
Are they going to start late or just cancel? Well, we're well past the half. Actually, we're about 25 minutes past when it should have started, I think, or
Well,
give or take.
Yes. I feel like if it gets to 8:15, they got it. I thought at 8 o'clock.
So we're still in a delay. They haven't canceled it yet,
It's
though.
not raining right now, so.
Looks like some of the lights are short now.
Yeah, they're pulling people from the crowd.
Interesting that they're pulling them from over there.
Yeah, exactly, Kimberly. I hold my breath every time the announcer comes on. Yeah, same here. It's like, my foster kittens just got a home today. Saw the candlelight yesterday. Love it. My friend performs. Oh, that's awesome, Roswell. Congratulations. Yes, Bespoke Magic Rain, go away and make candlelight happen today. I like that. Oh, nope. Yeah, every time the music pauses too, it's like, So it has stopped raining. Let's hope. They haven't pulled the tarps back up yet on the orchestra. Yes, no cancel. I had a cat named Buggy because he ate every book he saw. He was a trip for sure. Vicky says, my friend was in Disneyland and did the Walk in Walt's Shoes special event and went into Walt's apartment that you just showed. Actually, Walt's apartment that's City Hall, but if I go over, right there. Oh, they're cheering because they're taking the covers off for the second time now. But anyway, yes, I'm gonna not pan too fast here. So that's City Hall right there, and then up above, that right there, the firehouse. That's Walt's apartment on the top there. Yeah, with the Christmas tree. Yeah, that is a cool tour. We haven't done it, but it's one of those ones I hear a lot of people say is pretty awesome. Let's see here. Does this only happen in Disneyland? No, they do it in Epcot, but it's a much different performance there. Let's see, our cat's name is Bug. I had a cat named Jack the Cat.
I like Bug. That's a cute name.
Back with some popcorn. Well, Stan, we're still on rain delay right now. You haven't missed much. Margot says, tuning in late in this the Brit I met several years ago at the park. Yes, Margot. It's snowing here in Oregon. Wow, Northern Flicker. What time do they do the candlelight? Tabitha, well, it was supposed to happen at 7:45, but it keeps raining a little bit, and then it stops raining and raining.
Why are they looking from that corner versus...
Easier to get people through that. Because right here, we have to go underneath the lines. Yeah, I think they'll just keep delaying. I'm sure they want to get it done. Yeah, everybody wants to actually do this. So, and Custodial's up there right now. They're sweeping all the water off of the areas where the choirs are going to go. Yeah, they're pulling all the tarps off. So, let's see, third time's a charm, maybe? I have 2, Daisy and Elfie, all white and all black, yin and yang. Elfie is named for the Wicked Witch in Wicked. She's the black one, and we are the theater nerds. That's awesome.
tap in the back.
Welcome to Cat Chat. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go make another cup of coffee. Kimberly says.
That sounds good. Some coffee.
Fixing. A lot of people are actually hot chocolate coffee. Yeah, that sounds really good right now.
Good weather for it.
Yeah, everybody's home strong. You can see everybody's still waiting. See people.
How long is the show?
5 glorious hours. Your cat Evie looked at you like, you take my picture, where's my food? Yes, Chris.
Yes. So she is named Evie because she's named after Evel Knievel because she's a bit of a daredevil and a bit of a like, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, Josh was saying too, there's nothing. Oh, I found another raindrop. But yeah, it's definitely small little cells coming over the park right now.
Very light cloud.
5 glorious hours. You have 2 minutes. Candlelight, the condensed version.
There.
Yep.
Do you want to stay here?
I'm going to stay here. Yeah. So what they're doing now is they're letting some of the people that are over here go sit in the seats to fill.
But it's kind of sad because it's all the people that kind of waited as long they
Yeah.
get it, whereas the people who are waiting a long time don't get the opportunity.
Hot apple cider sounds good. Is the tonight the same narrator as last night? Yes, Margot. It's going to be Viola Davis. How tall is the Christmas tree? You know, I used to know that, and I don't know. I mean, it towers over the Emporium there, a bit at least.
Is that okay?
Yes, there was a first show at 5:30, and that show actually went just fine. There was no rain, and it was clear. Just our luck. Hey, Eric, doing well. How about you? Says hi, everybody. Citrus Stroll says, I have 4 dogs, Sophie, Creek, Remy, and Colette, and one very old kitty named Pinky Riley Belly Girl Kitty. She's in charge of our house.
Over the years, you've just added names every year. You get another name on there.
Nikki, who are we watching to? My name's Britt. I go by Aviation Photography in the chat, one of the Mullins, and I'm here with my girlfriend Crystal.
Hello.
And we're the West Coast crew here in Disneyland, California.
So we're just killing time right now. But
Beach.
Once it starts,
Yeah.
we will be quiet.
Yes.
So get your questions in now in the chat because we
Yeah.
won't be able
Although-
to answer them once it starts.
Starting to rain again. Let's see here.
Okay,
So
yeah,
we're
but
saying-
don't step backwards because you'll...
Did I miss it? Yeah, so no, Peach, you didn't miss it yet. Unfortunately, it's on and off rain right now. Every time the orchestra comes out, they have to take it away and run away because it starts raining. Yeah, so you haven't missed it yet. We're on a over half-hour rain delay now. Is this the second showing? Yes, Drew. This is the second one of the night. They should let the general public sit in those chairs. Actually, they are. They're pulling from the general public line, which is next to us here. You can see they're pulling them through right now to fill the chairs of the people who weren't here. They didn't do that yesterday, actually, so... But we're going to stay right here because if you sit down, it's not a good view. Hey, Judy. Welcome to the stream. See, the orchestra's starting to come back, so custodial's cleaning right now.
The cast member said they're going to step off at 8:25.
8:25?
That's a long way to go.
We'll see. Yeah, so we are rain delayed right now. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. There you guys can see all the progress going on. Jacqueline, how long does it run? Crystal asked that earlier, and I said 5 glorious hours.
What is it, 30, 40 minutes?
Let's see. It's like, so yesterday it was 7:45 till a little bit before 8:25.
Okay, so 40 minutes.
Yeah, 45-minute show. There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of people in one place. Yes. And these are all the seat ones. Oh. Everybody's cheering the custodial as they leave.
Tighter now. I wish they didn't let people in because then it pushes.
All right. They're cleaning the seats on stage for the orchestra. It's a good sign. I can start to see the moon again. Right there. So it's breaking up a little bit. The sooner they get started, the sooner they can get underway. That is very true, Fred.
I would not. We work in guest relations. We're used to people going under the road. So usually we're like, no, I have no problem saying.
Who is reading tonight? Viola Davis is the narrator tonight. Oh, there you go. Orchestra's coming back. Again, third time. You can see him heading right there.
Bring it. Let's have a drink.
And it just suddenly got colder. Well, they're getting closer to getting started. Ramsey, the orchestra's coming back right now, so that's a good sign.
I felt like I was working for a hot second. I'm like, I'm gonna clock in. That'll be $5.
I started watching the battery of 100%, or the stream of 100% battery. Now I'm at 77%. Yeah. I might have to plug in eventually. Probably have to plug in between Candlelight and the fireworks. Nikki, it's Viola Davis, actress. How to Get Away with Murder, The Help, the DC Comics series. Yeah, Michael, it's been on and off raining for the last over 30 minutes or more, and so they keep delaying it.
Really, no, because when we were on Main Street, it was raining. And that was when the first one just got over, right? Micro says, oh great, colder equals real snow. I wish. I would take a canceled Candlelight if it meant it snows, for real. I wouldn't want to drive home in that.
We'd have to just get a hotel here at the Disneyland Resort, huh?
I don't think your Prius is ready for the snow.
I've driven in snow in my Prius before. Not very well, but without chains, that was not fun. Yeah, mop up aisle 1 through 50. Hey, park hoppers. Oh, Thario Bird says fanfare trumpets getting hooked back in. My husband is up there, so proud. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, I can see him. I was wondering if they were attached.
Yeah, I figured. Lonnie Organa says, hey Britt, great to see you guys streaming the processional tonight. Oh, you're welcome. If it happens. I'm pretty sure it will. It's just a matter of when now. I feel like every time the orchestra comes out, they bring a little rain with them. Will they delay fireworks? We're not sure, Lisa, but most likely. At this point, I think they've kind of crossed over into, it's going to be like pretty much, it's going to be close.
But I feel like they can only delay fireworks for so long because then you run into noise ordinances for the neighborhood.
Oh, Disney gets fined every day for the fireworks. At least that's the rumor, is that Anaheim fines Disney every night they do fireworks.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, Kimberly's like, oh, How to Get Away with Murder. That's where I saw her from. Yeah.
That was on a long time.
Yeah.
That was a popular show.
So let's pan over here as we're waiting. Welcome, Psycat. Do you know what year they started this tradition? It always so pretty. Well, this goes back to Walt Disney started this Candlelight show. Yeah, the tradition started when Walt Disney was alive.
But are we here? My birth year starts with the 19th. Yeah.
Yes, David Rose, one of my favorite composers during the sleep. Could you give us a slow 360 pan to show where you're at? Yeah, here, I'll kind of do best I could. Oh, there we go. That's the best one I can do. There's your slow 360. I wonder if Walt was the first narrator. That's actually a good question.
Ooh, that's a good Disney trivia question.
Yeah, that's a very good Disney trivia. 1958 was the very first one. Wow. Walt Disney was a good man. I grew up in Burbank. I have a lot of our. He gave a lot to our schools when I was a kid. That's cool.
That's cool. And you know, the Walt Disney Company and Disneyland still does that, particularly with like Anaheim schools and Boys and Girls Clubs and stuff.
Yeah, she was like, I'm watching John, Carly, and Chelsea all have secret discussions. And I was like, and those are the things that are in charge.
It's weird because it'll like drizzle a little and then it'll just stop, and it'll drizzle a little and stop.
They can always write a variance in noise ordinance. Yeah, more lights on the Disneyland Christmas tree. Yeah, there's a lot of lights on it. I remember it used to shimmer. It used to be like a white color, and it would have like a shimmer effect that would go down it. And they used to do the shows with that shimmer effect for the snow moments. Oh, we have 1,000 watching. Thanks so much. I know it's really just boring right now, so I hope you enjoy just hanging out with us here as we wait.
Watching.
Yeah, people watching to a degree. Is this only on Sundays? The Blue Tarp. This is only yesterday and today, this weekend only. They do 2 shows each night, so 4 shows total, and then that's it for till next year. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad they haven't taken this tradition away. Lorna says, I used to go to Disneyland when they had ticket booklets. Wow. Well, the orchestra's all sitting down. That's a good sign. Oh, we have Mo Banshee. Nice support there, saying blessed Christmas. Thank you so much, Mo. And a blessed Christmas to you and yours. We hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and are having a wonderful Christmas season. Can't believe it is already Christmas time. But thank you for that, Mo. That is very much appreciated.
So for those watching who celebrate Christmas, who have completed their Christmas shopping?
Oh, yeah.
Or really done any of their Christmas shopping?
Has anybody finished their Christmas shopping yet? Drew says, thanks for being the West Coast connection. We appreciate your time and efforts. Oh, you're welcome. Wow.
Good evening, everyone. In just a few minutes, Disneyland will proudly present our annual Candlelight Ceremony. Featuring the voices of Bellflower High School Vocal Ensemble, Bonita High School Chamber Singers and Alumni, Carlsbad High School Alumni Choir, Granada Heights Friends Church Ambassador Choir, John Burroughs High School Powerhouse, Mount Carmel High School Classical Vocal Ensemble, Newberry Park High School Chamber Singers and Alumni, Rancho Cucamonga High School Meister Singers, the Southeastern California Conference Candlelight Choir, the CCOA, Troy High School Vocal Ensemble, Valencia High School 2 and 4 Vocal Jazz Ensemble, and the Disney Employee Choir. Along with Concordia University Irvine Handbell Choir. We hope you enjoy this holiday tradition as we celebrate the season together. Our candlelight ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Thank you.
All right, there you go, everybody.
It says the employees versus customers.
See, it was $100 for a season pass last time I went to Disneyland. Times have changed. Yes, it was a lot of money for me to get this pass. I went Christmas shopping today, Vicky says. Oh, hopefully you got most of it done.
I think today was a good, or this weekend was a good weekend to go. A lot of events too, a lot of tree lighting.
The Bomo says we have a $50 limit, so we all exchange gift cards to places we never shop at. The first narrator for the candlelight ceremony was Dennis Morgan. Celebrity narrators weren't introduced until 1961, and Dennis Morgan was the narrator from 1961 to 64, and Dick Van Dyke was the narrator in 1965, Walt's Last Candlelight. Wow. Well, he probably says a few minutes because they've got to finish the orchestra getting ready. Looks like they're about to start tuning up here. In fact, I see some of them starting to the violins are starting to do some sound checks.
And the orchestra will play, but it'll be a while for the choir to get down here.
Here we go. Oh wait, that was a violinist that was coming on stage.
Well, that makes sense though, that for the step off at 8:25 then.
Okay, I'm going to zoom in here so you guys can see what's going on the stage. Here we go. Really quiet. It's the composer, the conductor coming up.
Viola Davis.
The angel Gabriel was sent by God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. The virgin's name was Mary, and having come in, the angel said to her, "Rejoice, highly favored one, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women." But when she saw him, she was troubled at his saying and considered what manner of greeting this was. Then the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. And behold, you will conceive in your womb and bring forth a son, and shall call his name Jesus. In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. So all went to be registered, everyone to his own city. Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed wife, who was with child. So it was that while they were there, the days were completed for her to be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Now there were shepherds living out in the fields, keeping watch over their flocks by night. And behold, an angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were greatly afraid. Then the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which will be to all people. For there is born to you this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. And this will be the sign to you. You will find a babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger."
Now is born the Christ child, Savior, you sent by
shepherds rose to follow the star as it shone in the east, when suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men." So it was, when the angels had gone away from them into heaven, that the shepherds said to one another, "Let us now go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has come to pass, which the Lord has made known to us." And they came with haste and found Mary, Joseph, and the babe lying in a manger. Now when they had seen him, they made widely known the saying which was told to them concerning this child.
What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping?
Angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch our King. This is Christ the King. Shepherds song and angels sing.
Now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he who is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and have come to worship him. Then Herod, when he had secretly called the wise men, determined from them what time the star appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, Go and search carefully for the young child. And when you have found him, bring back word that I may come and worship him also. When they heard the king, they departed, and behold, the star which they had seen in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. And when they had come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented gifts to him, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. wise men and shepherds over 2,000 years ago, we pause to remember the child sleeping in the night and his eternal promise of goodness and light.
And now, we invite you all to join us in singing together, Silent Night.
Heavenly peace. This is a blessing for which we deeply yearn. It moves us to welcome this season with a renewed sense of kindness and compassion to others. We gather at celebrations. We create memories with family and friends. We go home. For the coming of the holidays brings the promise of faith, of hope, and of love. But the greatest of these is love. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. And so from age to age, from the mighty to the meek, from the young to the old, for the healthy and the sick, for the rich and the poor, for all nations, great and small. We rejoice in this season of love with one another, with merry greetings, with gracious gifts, and with glorious song. Unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, and the Prince of Peace.
as we extend our sincere thanks to our Candlelight Choir, our featured singers and guitarists, our sign language interpreter, the Candlelight Orchestra, Bell Choir, and fanfare trumpeters, our conductor, Nancy Salahian, and tonight's special guest narrator, Viola Davis.
Thank you. From my family to yours, happy holidays, everyone. It was my honor to share this beautiful candlelight ceremony with you and the story of Jesus. It's been a special and inspiring night. There are many traditions and many ways to celebrate this wonderful time of year. And however you and your loved ones choose to do so, I hope you find your lives renewed with meaning and purpose. Let's embrace every one of our tomorrows with hope and love. And through this holiday spirit, may we continue to spread peace and goodwill throughout the world. Thank you, and Merry Christmas!
reset the gimbal.
Thank you for joining us for our candlelight ceremony. From all of us here at the Disneyland Resort, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a joyful holiday season.
There we go. All right. Well, they actually didn't do their final song, I think because it's almost firework time. They usually do a sleigh ride at the very end. So that actually worked out good, Josh. You can cut it right after that last song. So you didn't have the gimbal going crazy. Oh my gosh, I was holding it for that last song by hand because, yeah, the gimbal just decided, I think I'm done for the moment. Needed a restart. But, yeah, there you guys go. That was Candlelight for you. How awesome was that? And then we're going to, since fireworks are in 5 minutes, we're going to head down Main Street.
Oh, you must be Brett and Chris of one of these Resort TV in California.
Hi.
I'm Joshua. You probably see me on the May 2022.
Oh, yeah. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's kind of nice meeting you. Yeah, selfie. I will have somebody else take the picture.
Hold on 1 second. We have a Hopper taking a photo with us. Oh, tree's actually, I think, a better one. Yeah. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Can I say hi to the
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Hey, Josh. Hey, Jenna. I'm from Crystal and Brett.
That's awesome.
And it's also my birthday in a few days.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
It was finally nice to meet all the Resort TV all in 1 year.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, congrats. You collected the whole set.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Well, I'd like to hang out with you guys, but my legs are getting hurt.
Oh, I know. It's standing for so long.
But I'll see you next time
for sure. All right.
And for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow and a great, big, beautiful Joshua Smith month.
Awesome. Bye. It's great to see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh.
All right, everybody. Oh, hi.
I'm such a fan of you guys.
Oh, thank you.
See you guys in
Good evening, friends.
Oh, thank you so much.
The lights will be dim, so you may fully experience our nighttime spectacular. For your own safety and the safety of those around you, please remain in the same area until the lights return to normal.
Wonderful to see you.
Thank you.
Do you want to say hi to the stream? We have another opera here.
Hi guys, amazing processional as usual. So happy to be here. Nice to meet you guys. I love watching Resort TV 1 on YouTube. I'm watching it all the time. So I want to say hi to Brittany and Emery at home. My wife is holding down the fort with our 3-year-old.
Oh, wow.
I'm up here just enjoying the night. So
Hey,
great to see you.
What better day to do it? Yeah.
Yeah.
On Candlelight and all that. Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
So amazing. If you ever have a chance to get here for Candlelight, absolutely do it.
Definitely.
100%.
Definitely.
So awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you
All right.
so much.
Nice to meet you. Take care and Merry Christmas. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with us there. It was great to see some hoppers there. We don't get recognized much, so it's always nice for people to come say hello. Okay, so we're going to try and get a spot here for fireworks, which are going to happen literally in just a second here. So you're going to go from one show to another, and then my arm will fall off. And I apologize for all the wonderful support messages that people have been sending. I know we missed a bunch, so after the fireworks, we'll try and see what we can get to here, but I think that's a pretty good view right there. Yeah. You're all welcome. Thank you so much. Oh, Slasa says thanks for saying hi to the stream. Yeah. Did Joshua hang out at Animal Kingdom? I think he did. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh.
So the light up blue lights are the Club 33 gifts.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw a few people and I saw the logo. Although I saw somebody with the Club 33 scarf that the 33 lit up and twinkled. And I was like, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Yes, we're actually doing fireworks right now, Alicia. In fact, you know what? I keep going like this to look at the time on my watch, and I realize, oh, that's a magic band. I need to remember, it's a magic band, not a watch.
Jenna would like that. Club 33 Lounge Fly.
So yeah, so this is where we're going to be watching fireworks from, and it should be literally any moment now because the Candlelight was so late today. They had to cut that second outro song, the sleigh ride song.
Well, I also noticed, was that Fantasmic that I was hearing?
Yeah, that was Fantasmic in the background.
I
Yeah.
hope they don't do the little shot and then,
Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate great camera work. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, I tried to do something a little different this year. I was zooming in and panning. I wanted to make it so that if some cast members or a choir watch this back, maybe they can kind of spot their blurry selves. You know, the zoom is not that great, but it was enough that maybe some people go like, hey, that was me. So I figured that was kind of nice there. So I appreciate, thank you so much, everybody. And again, thank you, everybody who's helping support the channel.
I thought the fireworks
I think
would be
Jenna
more
has the
crowded.
Club 33 lounge flag.
Oh, she does? Oh,
Okay.
I thought it'd be more crowded because since
Yeah.
everything got pushed back, I thought, oh, the people will actually
People
stay
might
for
be like, you know
fireworks.
what's later, let's just go home. Or they may have lightning lanes they have to get to.
Oh, I was thinking it was going to be like they weren't planning on staying for the fireworks, but
Oh.
now that it's right now, they may as well.
Yeah, wasn't that show awesome, everybody? That music just, especially, I love the We Three Kings, that rendition of it is just absolutely beautiful with that sort of Middle Eastern kind of feel to it. Very, very well done. Yes, the garland's amazing. And look, it's Crystal there. And Crystal there. I know, mind blown. 2 crystals in one spot. Merry Christmas, Michelle the Quitter. I honestly love, everybody's saying they love the garland. Yeah, I know, I love it. It's just so iconic down here. With the lit up castle in the background there.
It's a lot colder now,
Yes.
and I'm not surrounded by so many people.
Yes, it has definitely gotten cooler.
I meant for anyone that is still awake and watching on the East Coast, this is probably warm for them, but I'm cold.
Here we go.
Does your heart hold the magic of the holidays? Is it filled with warm memories just waiting to be discovered again? Now is the time to open your heart, believe in that magic, and remember those treasured moments. They're still there, deep within you, waiting to touch you once more. So come along as the magic of the season leads the way. cherish the holidays forever and always believe.
Sorry guys, no Snope for today. I think because it's been raining. A juvenile white Christmas for sure.
Honey. Stop for a second. No.
All right, everybody.
Can you hear that right?
And now the craziness begins. We were trying to see if we could get closer to the castle, but it was kind of hard. It's dodging around everybody. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm not going to be able to see your guys' chats for just a little bit as I try not to totally run head on to somebody. We're going to try and make our way over to the castle. So we haven't shown that at all today. Try is the optimal word here. Yeah, it was a great rendition. So yeah, they didn't do any snow today because obviously Snope is snow that is soap. Put that plus all the wet ground, as you can kind of see right there, and you're going to get a slippery mess down Main Street. So Pardon me. So that's why they canceled it today. Usually when it rains, they don't do the Snope for that reason. Just because it becomes a mess. There we go. Oh my gosh, my arm is so tired from holding both of those shows there. But we're going to go over and we're going to say goodnight over by the castle. Yeah, no rides tonight, but I promise we'll be back here soon. We'll see Seasons of Light over at Disney California Adventure, and we'll definitely do some rides then. Alright, we're getting closer there. You know, Josh, one thing I will say about Walt Disney World, back when the Osborne lights, rest in peace, were at Hollywood Studios, I love the fact that Walt Disney World was not stingy when it came to the Snope. I remember it would just continually Snope and Snope and Snope, and like we were just like, oh my gosh, it's like still going, and they would only stop it for the shows, and then as soon as the little show moments were done, they would turn it back on. And we always were super impressed, because here I feel like they're just, you know, we don't have enough Snope to go around at Disneyland, so they don't seem to ever really have it go enough here. They do have little moments now after the fireworks, like I forget, it's the top of every hour or something like that, but they do little moments where they have Snope.
Right at the castle.
Yeah. No, over down Main Street.
Oh, they do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder if that's like their way of, oh, you guys don't have to stay for the fireworks, leave early.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Made it. All these people here are waiting to go through the castle or get their photos right now while there's nobody in front of it, because they have to clear the castle and make sure there's no firework debris and things like that before they reopen Fantasyland. There we go. Yeah, it's not as large as the Walt Disney World Castle, but it's the nostalgia to it. The fact that this is Walt's castle. I mean, I guess both were Walt's castle, but this was the original Walt's castle. Oh, thank you so much. Bringing us, it's Britt and Crystal, thank you both so very much for a great stream tonight.
Oh,
thank you.
Thanks, Bridget did all the work, and I'll take that credit.
Merry Christmas, Crystal and Brett, says Lisa, thank you. Yeah, the castle, oops, sorry, I didn't have a center.
I'm so behind on Christmas. I have not put my reindeer ears on, or antlers on my car. I have not changed my ringtone. I have not bought a gift. I need to get on it.
So the fireworks are right now Friday, Saturday, Sunday only, as I recall, and it's a projection show with that same fireworks show. Just they might do some lower level fireworks, but for the most part, it's more of a projection show on the weekdays. When it gets closer to Christmas, they'll start doing it on every day. Thank you all, and I know we missed a lot of super supports. I really appreciate all of those. I'm sorry I can't go back and see them. Oh yeah, we have from ATB, thanks to the West Coast crew. You guys are troopers for bringing this to us. Happy holidays, be well, and safe travels. Did you guys, sorry Chris, here I'll have somebody could repost all of them, we'll say them. Thanks so much to, from Lords, we says, Lords just me, no message. Well, thank you. And then Chris, in a second here, oops, sorry guys, I'm not, I was reading that real quick. Yes, our castle is the original. Oh, there we go. Chris says, I can't even speak or see the stream well. Oh my, I need tissues. So amazing. Thank you for sharing this to all of us watchers. Thank you so much. We are so happy. I love bringing this to you. I look forward to actually streaming this every year. Crystal knows.
Well, and Britt came not only yesterday to just enjoy it, but he was literally like scoping it out, trying to see how everything was working.
Yeah.
So that for today,
we could run smoother and we could get the best spot.
Which we were at the front, and then they started, because there were those open seats, they let people in, which forced everybody to push forward.
Yeah.
So it was like we started with more room, and then everybody just kind of pushed their way in.
And then we have Sue Barabas says, thank you for sharing this awesome production. Thank you so much, Sue. That is so very kind of you. Whoops, sorry. I know I'm so bad right now. I'm trying not to hit people, and it makes me keep moving the camera around there. So really, really appreciate it. And and then Chris says, you two did an amazing job tonight. Hot chocolate and treat on me. Thank you too. I needed this tonight. Oh, well, we're so happy. I'm hoping that everybody who watches this either live or in the replay, this gives you a little bit of Christmas spirit here, because it is such an amazing, amazing show. I look forward to it every year, and I'm so glad we can share it to all of you who can't come out here and see this, especially since it's on such a limited amount of time, only Saturday and Sunday, 2 shows each day. You know, I'm so happy we can share it with a lot of people. It's a show that needs to be shared. Its production value is so amazing. People need to see it. And Sunny Eclipse. Oh, Sunny Eclipse. Does Disneyland have a Pooh-size rides? I'm not sure I quite get that.
Huh? What was it? I can't read. Does Disneyland have Pooh-size rides?
I think the cars are larger, so I guess it would fit. We appreciate it. Oh, yes. And of course, we have a sponsor who asked us to scan your magic bands at home with their very own magic band reader. There are over 35 different designs to choose from, and they can even control your lights. Check out this must-have holiday gift at magicbandreaders.com. Use code ResortTV15 for 15% off your order.
Resort TV 15.
Oh, Resort TV, yeah, or it's Resort 15. Technically.
Oh.
So Resort 15. Josh is posting it in the chat, so check the chat for that. But you know, you can scan these things, which mine's not lighting up at the moment, but those things.
It was during the.
Yeah, and it was during the fireworks. It was lighting up. So yes, we definitely want to encourage that. That's one of our great sponsors, one of our new sponsors there. So, did you tilt the gimbal again? LOL if you did. Well, I'm zoomed in right now, so even the slightest movement moves the camera right now. Just because we can't get up close to the castle at the moment. Here, I'll zoom out so you can see. So we're pretty far from the castle at the moment. Well, to a degree. So I was just zooming in there. But yeah, so cool. Well, I'm so happy that you are able to join us. And let's try to go off to the side somewhere. It's just really crowded here.
They're all waiting to get into.
Yeah. Oh, here's my song again, David Rose, The Christmas Waltz. Just love this song so much. This, to me, when I hear this, it sounds like this makes me feel Christmas when I hear this song. Especially, like I said, look at this, like just this nice. It doesn't look too crowded right now. The ground is kind of, you know, nice and slick from the rain. It's cold right now. It's just a perfect day to be here. You know, go grab some hot chocolate. Actually, for us, we're gonna go grab some dinner.
Well, I was looking at the menu for Jolly Holiday. They have sipping chocolate with a dipping.
A sipping chocolate with a dipping waffle.
So I don't know if it's real thick, but yeah, it's to dip it. Kind of like instead of a,
see what? And where? Let's see. Where's that at?
Holiday.
Oh, Jolly Holiday. So Jolly Holiday, in case anybody's curious, and you can pause that if you want to see what was on the screen there. Is right over across there on the other side of the hub here with the Walt and Mickey statue. There's Coke Corner right over there, and that's Jolly Holiday. And they have like soups and grilled cheese.
They have sandwiches.
Yeah, sandwiches, croissants, you know, cookies, little treats.
This is the late night menu, so it's basically just the bakery right now.
And that's some of the things here. Some of our things stay open late, but they change their menu, you know, as the night comes along. So you can actually get some different things during the night.
We have a Thanksmas sandwich, so it's basically a, you know, Thanksgiving sandwich.
Yeah, oven roasted turkey.
I know. Did you see the roast beef and cheddar? That's what you like. Yeah. Open.
Yeah. Oh yes. And if you're enjoying tonight's stream, please make sure you subscribe to Resort TV 1. We appreciate that if you did. It helps us out, you know, and you can keep track of when these streams happen like this. This is not a very good view. I'm going to turn around here. Let's go over here to the castle. And Josh and Jenna, who are brother and sister out in Florida, they're the main owners of the stream here. And they stream live from Walt Disney World every Friday, and a lot of times on more than one day, sometimes from Universal even. So you definitely want to check that out. Manoa J asked, anything vegan?
There is a salad. There's a salad that they have, and then the breadstick there you can get.
But you're going to get the thing at Stage Door, right?
I'm probably going to get,
and what is it?
The vegan chili cheese fries, but I'm looking at somewhere else to see.
There you go. Oh yeah, I would be getting a hot Starbucks drink and treat, enjoying Main Street. Oh wait, hold on one more time. You can enjoy that part of the music I love. See that part there with the strings? It's like a slow breath in and a breath out. And it just, on a day like this where it's just perfect. It just kind of makes you feel winter and Christmas. Great moment there.
I wish they had the veggie chili at Coke Corner. Because they have regular chili, but look, they have mac and cheese chili in a bread bowl.
Oh my gosh! So
if you can't decide, get them both. That just seems like it would upset
hold
the
still real
stomach.
quick. Yeah, mac and cheese chili in a sourdough bread bowl at Coke Corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of.
And of course, you can get it with the mac and cheese dog basket.
Yeah, or mac and cheese
yes.
in a bag, or just chili.
All right, so now that we've made you all hungry as you're getting ready for bed, we're gonna go ahead and I think call it a night. I know it's not the best view of the castle, but they still haven't opened it yet. So I think we're gonna just go ahead and selfie from here and say goodnight. All right, so let's spin this around here. And again, I want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in today. There we go. Oh, where's the castle? Right there. All right, that's perfect. All right, there we go. Now you can see it's perfect. Hi. So again, everyone's saying sign me up for that. I'll take the hearty chili.
It's great weather for it right now.
Yeah. And it is starting to sprinkle again. So we just made it through Candlelight.
The ground is surprisingly wet.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of showed it a second ago, but you can kind of see. But yeah, the ground is definitely wet again. So that's again why they didn't do the snow. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it, and a thank you to everybody who supported the stream and all of that, and supported this channel. We, as always, thank Josh and Jenna for being awesome and allowing us to be part of this wonderful family here in Resort TV1.
Do you know when they're next going live?
I don't. Josh, if you want to quickly post when. Oh, hi. Oh, my mom's in the chat. Hi. Josh, let us know when you're streaming next, if it's Friday or if it's going to be before that. I believe that you were talking about possibly streaming one day this week. Here, I'm trying to squint and see here.
That's a beautiful view.
Yes, as I'm squinting, what is this? The lettering is super tiny on the chat right now.
He has great eyes. I cannot see anything.
Yeah, it's like even for me.
If you're watching on a large screen, it's just face.
So think of like a phone screen, but I have about, I don't know, how many would you say?
A third of the size.
Well, it's more vertically. That's how many lines of that would you say? There's probably
like 15
to 20 lines of text here, and it's like, what was that? But yeah, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us today. Oh, thank you so much, and thank you to our wonderful moppers who did a great job cleaning up the chat for everybody and making it family friendly. All right, Josh is not sure yet. Might be Friday. Okay, well, see how.
That's why you subscribe, so you are notified when they go live.
And you click the little bell icon because that lets you know, hey, they're live right now.
So subscribe on YouTube and then follow them on all the different social channels.
Yeah, Resort TV1. Awesome stuff. See, I'm pretty busy this week, but Jenna will be live Friday for sure. Cool, Josh. All right. Well, I think from Disneyland, a rainy day here at Disneyland with a wonderful candlelight and fireworks, we're going to say goodnight. So, on behalf of Resort TV1, we wish you a just in case, I'm sure I'll see you before Christmas, but just in case Crystal doesn't, have a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, and a Happy New Year. And all the holidays, this winter season here. We wish you all the best with your family, the best happy health and prosperous new year. All right. So, from Resort TV1, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Bye-bye.